Ever wondered why Vikings are seen as brutal raiders? You may think they were just bloodthirsty warriors, but they were actually brilliant traders and explorers. The Vikings, often romanticized as fierce warriors and skilled seafarers, carved out a significant place in history through their audacious raids across Europe. But what drove these Norsemen to embark on such perilous journeys? At the heart of their success lay a blend of ingenious strategies and a darker ambition for wealth accumulation. From the late 8th to the early 11th century, these raiders utilized their advanced shipbuilding techniques and navigational skills to strike swiftly and effectively, targeting monasteries, towns, and trade routes that were often ill-prepared for. Their ferocity, their raiding strategies were not just about brute force. They involved meticulous planning and an understanding of their enemies' weaknesses. The Vikings would often launch surprise attacks during the early morning hours, catching their targets off guard. This element of surprise, combined with their superior maritime capabilities, allowed them to amass riches in the form of gold, silver, and valuable goods. But the wealth they acquired came at a cost, leaving a trail of destruction and fear in their wake. As we delve deeper into the secrets behind Viking success, we uncover a fascinating narrative that intertwines genius with darkness. How did these seafaring marauders transform their plunder into power? What can their legacy teach us about ambition and the pursuit of wealth? Join us on this journey as we explore the historical significance of Viking raids and the complex motivations that fueled their relentless quest for fortune. The Viking Age, spanning from approximately 793 to 1066 AD, marks a pivotal era in European history, characterized by the expansion of Norse culture and influence. This period began with the infamous raid on the Lindisfarne Monastery in England, which set the stage for a series of incursions that would reshape the continent. The significance of the Viking Age lies not only in the raids themselves, but also in the profound cultural exchanges and transformations that followed. Geographically, the Viking raids extended far beyond their Scandinavian homelands, impacting regions such as the British Isles, the Frankish Empire, and even reaching as far as the Mediterranean and North America. The Vikings were not just raiders, they were explorers and traders who established routes that connected disparate cultures. Their voyages led to the establishment of settlements in places like Iceland, Greenland, and Vinland, showcasing their adaptability and ambition. Culturally and economically, several factors motivated the Vikings to embark on their raids. The harsh climate of Scandinavia limited agricultural productivity, pushing many to seek wealth and resources elsewhere. Additionally, the allure of rich monasteries and towns, often poorly defended, presented irresistible opportunities for plunder. The Vikings were driven by a complex mix of necessity, ambition, and a desire for glory, which fueled their relentless pursuit of wealth and power. As we explore the Viking Age, we uncover a fascinating tapestry of adventure, conquest, and cultural exchange that continues to resonate in our understanding of European history today. The strategic brilliance behind Viking raids is a testament to their exceptional planning and execution. At the core of their success was the element of surprise, which allowed them to catch their targets off guard. Vikings meticulously planned their raids, often choosing the timing and location to maximize impact. They would strike during early morning hours or during festivals when defenses were down, ensuring that their assaults were swift and devastating. Central to their raiding prowess were the iconic longships, which revolutionized maritime travel. These vessels were designed for speed and agility, allowing Vikings to navigate both open seas and shallow rivers. With a shallow draft, longships could be beached for surprise attacks, enabling raiders to approach targets undetected. Their advanced shipbuilding techniques, combined with a deep understanding of navigation, allowed Vikings to traverse vast distances, from the icy waters of the North Atlantic to the bustling rivers of Eastern Europe. Key figures like Ragnar Lothbrok exemplified Viking ingenuity and leadership. Legendary for his cunning and bravery, Ragnar's exploits inspired countless raids and established a legacy that would resonate through generations. His ability to adapt strategies based on the circumstances of each raid showcased the Vikings' innovative mindset. As we analyze these raiding strategies, it becomes clear that the Vikings were not merely brutal marauders. They were strategic thinkers who combined speed, surprise, and superior technology to achieve their goals. This blend of genius-level thinking and tactical execution not only led to their success in raids, but also left an indelible mark on the history of Europe. While the Viking Age is often celebrated for its adventurous spirit and remarkable achievements, it also harbors darker secrets that reveal the brutal consequences of their raids. Villages and towns faced violence, destruction, and displacement as Viking raiders swept through, leaving behind a trail of fear and suffering. Monasteries, which were seen as rich targets, were particularly vulnerable, suffering not only the loss of wealth, but also the trauma inflicted on their inhabitants. The moral implications of raiding were complex and shaped Viking society in significant ways. While raiding was often justified as a means of survival and wealth accumulation, it also raised questions about honor and ethics. The Vikings lived in a culture that celebrated bravery and valor, yet their actions often contradicted these ideals. The glorification of raiding created a paradox where the same individuals who were revered as warriors were also responsible for acts of extreme violence and cruelty. This contrast is further highlighted by the dual roles Vikings played as both warriors and traders. While they are often remembered for their ferocity in battle, many Vikings also engaged in extensive trade networks that spanned Europe and beyond. They exchanged goods, ideas, and cultures, demonstrating a level of sophistication that belied their reputation as mere marauders. This duality illustrates the complexity of Viking identity, revealing that beneath the surface of their warrior image lay a society capable of both destruction and commerce. As we uncover these darker aspects of Viking raids, we gain a more nuanced understanding of their legacy and the lasting impact they had on the regions they encountered. Raiding was not merely a violent endeavor for the Vikings, it was a pathway to significant wealth that transformed their society. The treasures and goods acquired through these raids were diverse and immensely valuable. Silver, in the form of coins and jewelry, was a primary target, often taken from monasteries and wealthy towns. Additionally, the Vikings captured slaves during their raids, who were then sold or used for labor, further enhancing their economic power. Other prized goods included textiles, weapons, and precious artifacts, all of which contributed to their growing wealth. The wealth amassed from these raids played a crucial role in the establishment of Viking settlements and trade networks. As raiders returned home laden with riches, they often used their newfound wealth to invest in land and resources, leading to the development of prosperous communities. These settlements became hubs of trade, where goods from distant lands were exchanged, creating a vibrant economy that extended far beyond their initial raiding activities. The Vikings established trade routes that connected them to the Byzantine Empire, the Islamic world, and even North America, showcasing their adaptability and entrepreneurial spirit. This influx of wealth led to a significant transformation in Viking society. With increased resources, they could build more sophisticated ships, develop better agricultural practices, and enhance their craftsmanship. The social structure began to shift as wealth accumulation allowed for the rise of powerful chieftains and a more stratified society. As the Vikings transitioned from raiders to traders and settlers, their identity evolved, reflecting a complex blend of warrior culture and economic ambition. This transformation not only shaped their own society, but also left a lasting impact on the regions they encountered, forever altering the course of history. The legacy of the Vikings extends far beyond their historical raids. It continues to shape contemporary society in profound ways. Viking culture and mythology have found a vibrant place in modern media and literature, inspiring countless books, films, and television series. From the epic sagas of Norse gods to the popular series like Vikings and The Last Kingdom, these narratives capture the imagination of audiences worldwide, blending historical events with mythological elements that resonate with themes of adventure, bravery, and exploration. The portrayal of Viking raids has significantly influenced historical narratives, often romanticizing their warrior ethos while simultaneously acknowledging the brutality of their actions. This duality is reflected in popular culture, where Vikings are depicted as both fearsome riders and complex individuals with rich cultural traditions. Such representations have sparked interest in their history, leading to a resurgence of fascination with Viking life, customs, and beliefs. This ongoing fascination with Viking history is evident in various aspects of modern society, from academic research to reenactments and festivals celebrating Norse heritage. Museums and cultural institutions frequently showcase Viking artifacts, allowing people to connect with this intriguing past. Additionally, the rise of interest in genealogy has led many individuals to explore their own Viking ancestry, further embedding this legacy into contemporary identity. As we reflect on the lasting impact of Viking raids, it becomes clear that their influence is woven into the fabric of modern culture. The stories of these seafaring warriors continue to inspire and captivate, reminding us of the complexities of history and the enduring allure of adventure and exploration. In this video, we've journeyed through the fascinating yet complex world of the Vikings, highlighting their ingenuity and the darker aspects of their raids. We explored how the Vikings employed strategic brilliance in their planning and execution, utilizing surprise and speed to maximize their impact. Their advanced longships and navigation techniques allowed them to traverse vast distances, leading to significant wealth accumulation through the treasures and goods acquired during their raids. However, this wealth came at a cost, as local populations faced violence and displacement, raising moral questions about the Vikings' actions. We also examined the transformation of Viking society as newfound riches contributed to the establishment of settlements and trade networks, showcasing their dual identity as both fierce warriors and savvy traders. The legacy of the Vikings continues to influence modern culture, from literature and media to ongoing fascination with their history, reminding us of the complexities that define their narrative. As we reflect on these key takeaways, it's essential to recognize the multifaceted nature of Viking history and its significance in shaping contemporary society. The stories of these seafaring adventurers are not just tales of conquest, but also narratives of cultural exchange and transformation. If you enjoyed this exploration of Viking history, we invite you to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others who might find it intriguing. Don't forget to check out our related content for more insights into the captivating world of history. Thank you for joining us on this journey.